scared of falling. Don't be scared of falling in love.
Enter my philosophy at your own risk. My conjuring spells have been known to make people believers. New simulations, new DNA, new intuition, new instinct, new swagger, new ism, new church. Let my ism prophesize your freedom from the matrix. Humans yearn for meaning to find a gravitational pull towards a matrix simulation embodied by way of need and belief manifestation toward your priority needs, or you do not feel what you need through pressure when there is no intent. Need of the law of attraction, where people with no intent gravitates towards the pleasures of life naturally to develop a simulation of the future. A human simulation is a frequency path a human uses to manifest a specific need. The need forces the mind into a manifested delusional future in a quest to fill the need. The different simulations change when your brain has many needs that force the mind through endocrine system pressure to enter a delusional manifestation for the particular need. Some of the roles of the endocrine system include human body growth, human body repair, human body sexual reproduction, human body digestion, human body constant internal balance. The human body is made up of nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, hydrogen. It is surrounded with a force field of positive and negative charges. Humans have many simulations colored in red called secondary needs. For example, endocrine system pressure for comfort and having food, wife, and money are examples of secondary needs or the overwhelming need. The law of attraction will pull a human subconscious atom to receive pressure from the endocrine system to force the mind to manifest a simulation, which is an imitation of the process or situation of a particular need or belief. Once a simulation path is chosen by the law of attraction to gravitationally pull the manifestation to the momentary overwhelming need, color in yellow will be manifested for all other secondary needs. Endocrine system pressure happens due to the chemicals released into the body from the brain to change how you feel according to manifestations of the overwhelming need. The chemicals alter your emotional vibe, which in turn unconsciously changes your habits. Humans have habits that derive from their agency herd. Your agency herd derives from your needs and beliefs, aka your soulmates, aka your debate team. It is created by your environment, family, friends, needs, beliefs, influencers, and followers. Your agency herd is pushing a direction in your path for you to make a choice point decision with programmed true or false decisions. The difficulty for you to sway a decision is the majority pushing against the contradiction of the minority in a belief for a decision to be made. In reality, the law of attraction's gravitational pull can be taken over by the minority due to some new information, with great influence changing the minority to the majority as the law of attraction changes the direction of thought. If your Adam's thought manifestation isn't deep enough into the good truth, the gravitational pull to the believable lie will be stronger than the pull towards a perspective truth that's overwhelmed with negative charges from the contradictions of people who say you're wrong. So the perspective truth or believable lie can be altered by contradictions from covalent bonds of people in combative thought. One thought or idea has to be processed by every single person in your agency herd that has something to do with one simulation and belief. So everybody in your agency herd will change each other's habits very slightly in order for one idea to manifest fully by one person. Your inspiration of believing in yourself comes from people believing in you. Or your inspiration of believing in yourself will be from combat with competitors. Words and chants spells of energy that conjure messages that program the brain of others. Good truth. Divine energy that moved the smartest to simulate a future deeper in truth than the limited information provided by the knowledge tree from one belief system. Every manifestation is limited in capacity due to the knowledge tree having the original thought and deepest truth. We fight for the frequency of good truth, for the divine frequency of one subject, specifically from the knowledge tree of your belief. The powers of those who know the deepest truth are forced to receiving manifestations at a pressured and state-free flow of thought only dealing with the deepest belief truth in constant battle with contradiction of the believable lie. According to thought, only free-thinking individuals using their own conscious thought can be capable of rising up to the deepest level of the knowledge tree. Dyslexia and stoppage in thought is the shift between the subconscious realms of your agency herds manifesting entanglement of empathy into your manifestations towards a certain direction of truth. So once an individual's thought develops chemicals to create empathy in the body by way of endocrine system pressure, the individual exchanges manifestations with its agency herd's environment, which alters perception due to habits created by the agency herd and the inner soul or spirit of the individual. Perspective changes the words, imagery, sound, and taste due to gravitational pull to change egos due to environmental pressure. As above, so below, on earth as it is in heaven. The mind is supposed to match the conversation in head with the conversation in reality, for we operate in two worlds, the God subconscious and reality world. Once you do not live your manifested thought created in your subconscious world, the brain will tell your vessel your thoughts aren't real due to the fact you do not live what you think. You are as the brain creates. The thinker is manifesting the other's mind. So manifestations can be held or blocked by people involved in your past, present, or future. The never-ending train of thought from creating ideas in your head to hold, receiving ideas from the prophets, or prophesizing ideas to messengers. Learn to combat the covalent bonds and manifestations of the misleading thoughts of your agency herd. Your brain's atoms should always be protected from the environmental sensory data programming of negative charges to the mind. Avoiding negative situations can lower your negative charge. Manifestations of an idea include your inner voices, the speed of decisions that set the vibe made in order to stay in the race of directing the future. For an alpha trying to win a simulation, when you're in the matrix and winning, it will feel like you're synchronized to the game. You'll be in the right place at the right time, with a lot of verbal responses in your favor. Meditation matched with verbal responses of good truth can manifest the deprogramming of negative psychic attacks. Ask yourself, do my inner voice sound how I want it to sound? Do my inner voice give the subconscious realm a good, true presentation of me? Ask yourself with good truth, how do I better myself? With good truth, I demand to better myself. With good truth, I demand I bless my hurt. Meditation, verbal responses. With good truth. Receiving manifestations. The thought attached will not be from you, but about you to somebody else. For example, your soulmate is in your subconscious thought, and you receive a thought of judgment that your soulmate was a witness to. Channel their favor. In return, the pool of positive charges will arrive to your subconscious to change a future manifestation versus a competitor that disapproves your future. So make sure you have the right soulmate to attach to for a particular received message. For example, a soulmate that is an athlete who knows your ability. As an athlete, when you're judged your manifestation by feeling defeated, channel your character witness to attest to how good you are. Fighting your past ills to be free of thought. Manifest the future using good truth to overcome the past. Your inspiration of believing in yourself comes from people believing in you, or your inspiration of believing in yourself will be from combat with competitor. Words enchant spells of energy that conjure messages that program the brain of others. First speak belief into self and develop self-programming. Once you gain true meaning in your belief of your manifestations due to verbal responses to self and writing down ideas, it's time to strengthen your agency herd of people who you want to believe in you. To do so, engage in verbal conversation and conjuring up words that program people into believers in you. Give them specific information about your beliefs with no doubt. The goal is for them to see true meaning in you. Once they truly believe in your intent and volume, unconsciously manifesting different probabilities for you because you made them believe in your vibe. With more and more people added to